Every time I do one of these, I go off on a tangent and make it sound a lot more complicated than it needs to be. So I'm going to try and make this easy. This is how to make GIF icons for people, or just GIFs in general, for people who do not have Photoshop or any paid to use editing type of program. Um, there are a lot of steps that could probably be cut out, but this is how I do it. This is how I recently figured out how to do it because I wanted to make gifts of Chanmina because she deserves it. So the links will be left down below. I will try to find a link to a working version of Windows Movie Maker, but if you are on an Apple product, you should have iMovie for free. So hopefully that will help with you. Yes, I will attempt to find a working version of Movie Maker. However, let's get into this. So you're gonna need a YouTube video. The shorter, the better, uh, because the longer it is, it will take a lot longer to upload into the editor. Again, speaking from Movie Maker point of view. So I'm gonna be using a video of Idol as an example. I'm gonna use the MV because I already have it downloaded. So you're gonna copy the URL and then go to this website. Yes, this website looks sketchy. It's because it is a little sketchy. I've never gotten a virus from it though. So you paste the link in here and you press convert. When it's done, click the drop down menu and make sure you click the highest resolution. This is going to help make sure that your GIFs actually look really decent. Press get link, press download. It will pop up usually with another window. Just close the window when it pops up. Okay. I don't need to continue downloading it because I already have it down. So, next, open your Windows Movie Maker or your iMovie or whatever editing software you have. And then you're going to want to open the video that she just downloaded in there. Now, Movie Maker has time to prepare files. The bigger the file, the longer it takes. It's just how Movie Maker works. I've been using Movie Maker for the past 14 years. I've been using Movie Maker since I was 10. Um, basically, it's 11:11. Oh, it's 11:11. Sorry. But you're going to wait for this to finish, essentially. And then begins the fun part, which is chopping this up into tiny little bits. Um, I will be switching off of using this idle video after this because I have segments of Chanmina videos that I'm actually converting into GIFs right now. So usually just fucking mute it. You don't need to hear it, honestly. So say you want to make this, you want to make a GIF of Yuki. So you cut it. And then it changes scene there. So you're going to want to try and find a spot before it changes scene and then remove it. So this GIF will be, this video is 3 seconds long, almost 4. You're going to want to save videos in increments of 10 seconds or less than 10 seconds. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So for the purpose of this, I'm just going to save this here. Bob's your uncle. Okay. And then you go back and you remove that and you continue to make GIFs the same way. Now, when you're done with that, you'll have eventually a folder that looks like a spliced up Mod Podge of random shit, which is exactly what that looks like. So now you're going to go to the next website, which will be linked down below, which is this lovely little thing. And this lovely little website is completely free and has one of the best options ever, which is it allows you to change your video and make it into a GIF. So you dragged it there, or you can just choose file, or you can use a YouTube video if it's short enough. So you're going to make it up to 800 pixels. The method, I use the last one, always makes my videos look good. Don't know what the difference is. I'm not even going to bullshit and pretend that I do. Now for the frame rate. The reason you need it to be 10 seconds or less is because you can get 33 frames per second as long as it is under 10 seconds. Which is fantastic because that means the GIFs don't look choppy. So once you've got all those set, you press convert to GIF. It will obviously mute it sound wise, so you don't need to worry about that. But this is a 4-second video almost. Now, it does look a little shitty. I'm not going to lie to you and say it doesn't. But that's why we fix it. Yep. So for the width, I've set mine to 500. And so you want to make sure that she's in the shot and press crop image. And then you're going to go to split. So this GIF has 118 frames. Obviously, the longer the GIF is, the higher frame count it's going to have. The first one I did of Chanmina had almost 300 frames, and it was roughly around 7 seconds long. So once it gets done and split into frames, there'll be an option that says Edit Animation. You're going to want to do that, and that'll bring up this page. I'm doing this because I don't need those last 4 GIFs of her walking away from the vehicle. So, like I said, this is what it looks like. Split into frames, and you press Edit Animation. You can also scroll down if you want to show all of the frames individually and press Edit Animation that way, but press Edit Animation. So, this is a 118 frame GIF, essentially. So, what I would do is when she starts walking away, so probably around frame 76. So you come down here, you type in 76, and then you type in a very long number, and you press skip, and then you press make GIF. So this is what the first part of the GIF looks like, and you right click, you save it, and then you go back here and you press enable. So that'll highlight all the frames that you just got rid of. So now you change the 76 to a 1, and you change this to 75 and press skip. So that the first GIF that you just made, all of those frames that were in that first GIF are no longer highlighted, so they won't be in the second GIF. And then you save it. And then when you're done, you end up having 2 pretty cute looking GIFs, if I do say so myself, that look like this. Well, obviously, they don't look like that because you're not supposed to highlight the second one again. Yeah. And then you can fucking post it, do whatever the fuck you want with it, doesn't particularly matter. So, yeah. Now those exist. Congratulations. You've learned how to make GIFs. It's not as hard as it looks. Whenever you get into it, it actually is pretty fucking easy. But I have a lot of work to do when it comes to these. So if you have GIFs that are bigger, say you only want these in 50 frame increments. So you would do from 56, insert incredibly large number here, skip, save, enable, 1 to 55, skip. Now, you could do the math, but I don't want to. So after you do that, you make the GIF, but you don't save it. You go to split again because it still has more frames than we need it to if you're doing 50. Obviously, I would not be fussed about just saving it since it had 59, but... So, what you're going to do is go to 51 frames down here, type an incredibly large number, press skip, and then you save that. And then you enable, you go 1, and then 50, skip, make GIF. And then you save those last 9 frames that are having a heart attack, essentially. And there you go. Hope this helps. Like I said, I will leave the websites that I use down below. And I will try to find a working link for Movie Maker. If I can't find one, I'm sorry. There won't be one linked below. But